All right, a couple of Jack Daniels new products we got. We got the Jack Daniels Bonded, along with the Jack Daniels Triple Mash. Heck yeah! Let you take a look at on the sides there as well. All right, let's do it. Boom! Ha ha! Welcome, Bourbon Quest. It's your host, Bourbon Steve. We got a little special edition tonight with some new Jack Daniels products. Ha ha! Heck yeah! Some Tennessee whiskey, boys, since I'm here right in the heart of Knoxville, Tennessee. So, yeah, I was able to pick these up last night, actually, and was going to try and shoot it last night, but didn't get around to it. So, we're doing it tonight. So, just picked this up literally yesterday. Anyway, so let's take a look at what we got tonight. We got the Jack Daniels Bottled in Bond. Ha ha! That's one I've been looking for quite some time. And then this, wasn't aware was a release, is the Jack Daniels Triple Mash. So we're going to get into both of these. And so yeah, I've been wanting one of the Bottled in Bonds for quite some time. Previously, it was only available in duty-free shops, airports, and so forth. And recently heard that it was getting released here, and saw it being posted and went and got a bottle. So, heck yeah! So, a little bit about this, and these will be two fresh crackings tonight. It's Jack Daniels Bonded Tennessee Whiskey, aged in select barrels for added depth and character. Bottled in Bond, 100 proof. It's got the embossed under there, Jack Daniels Distillery DSP-TN-1 Tennessee. Distilled by Jack Daniels Distillery, Lynchburg, Tennessee. And then on the back here, you've got in Boston on the glass there is established 1866 and registered Jack Daniels Distillery DSPN-TN-1 Tennessee. And then on the side here you got Bonded is a big, bold Tennessee whiskey with layered notes of caramel, rich oak, and spice, giving way to a pleasantly lingering finish. Bottled in Bond, distilled by a single distiller during a single season and matured in a government bonded warehouse for at least 4 years, 100 proof. Now, the one thing that I know, here it is. So on the bottom, it tells you, if you notice, these are a little bit smaller. It's a 700 milliliter bottles, which were previously for Europe and so forth. I think y'all can help me, Bourbon Quest, if you got some more information there. I guess a few months back, 3 or 4 months, something like that, they approved where you could sell 700 milliliters now in the United States, whereas previously it was just 750s, 1 liters, 1.75, but no 700 milliliters. Why that was, I don't know. To be honest with you, I would much rather have a 750 milliliter. It just looks weird. I mean, I know it's only 50 milliliters less. That's not a big difference, but just the way the bottle looks is completely different. I should grab another Jack Daniels. Let me grab another Jack Daniels bottle. I've got one real handy available here, just so you can tell the difference in the size. So this is a Jack Daniels Honey, 750 milliliter, next to this 700 milliliter. I mean, granted, again, it's not much difference, but just the way the bottle looks and feels and holds in your hand versus I would much rather see these in 750s, or they were going to do a special release in a 1 liter or something. Not really crazy about the 750, but that's a minor point. The big thing is what's inside. So let's get into these. Let's talk about the other one first, the Triple Mash, because this is one that I wasn't particularly hunting, but with it being a release, I was going to pick it up. So on the front here, you've got, again, Jack Daniels Triple Mash Blended Straight Whiskey, a blend of bonded American malt, rye, and Tennessee whiskeys. So it is a bottled and bond, 100 proof, but it's a blend of American malt, rye, and Tennessee whiskeys. So that'll be interesting. Again, the same embossing on the back, and then underneath there, the established 1866 and registered Jack Daniel's Distillery DSP TN-1 Tennessee. On the side here, triple mash, a blend of 3 bonded whiskeys with pleasant notes of honey, malt, and soft oak, leading to a long-lasting, well-rounded finish. Bottled and bond, distilled by a single distiller during a single season, and matured in a government bonded warehouse for at least 4 years, 100 proof. And again, this less attractive bottle, in my opinion, as far as the size goes. I mean, the bottle looks fine. I just would much rather see it in a 750. But again, and then of course on the top of these bottles, it's got DSP TN-1. So let's get right to it, Bourbon Quest. These are going to be some fresh uncrackings here. Let's see how they got this done. Actually, I have a feeling these are going to be twist offs. Looks like it. Gosh dang it. Alright, this is much more difficult than it should be. There we go. So, alright. So pause for what I think is a untwisting. Or no, what is it, a cork? Oh, wait, it's a cork. Oh, hell yeah. Good job, Jack Daniels. I'm glad it's a cork. I thought it was going to be a twist off, to be honest with you. Let's go ahead and do the same thing with this one here. Alright, so now, another uncorking. This is the triple mash. There we go. America! Woohoo! Hell yeah. Alright, so we're going to pour each of these into the glass here. And then along, as always, here on Bourbon Quest, each new bottle, regardless of size, gets a 2-ounce pour into the infinity bottle. So there's the traditional bottled and bond. Alright, and then the triple mash. Alright, so we got our infinity overflow bottle there. Alright, so let's get into the whiskeys. Alright, so first off, we've got our bottled and bond. I mean, you get that rich oak and banana, caramel, vanilla. A little bit of smokiness on this. That's a little unusual for Jack. But definitely get some smokiness. Some of that char and oak, vanilla, banana, caramel. The nose is quite good. The interesting thing is the smoke I get on that. Alright. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Yeah, I get tons of that traditional Jack banana along with caramel vanilla. Still get some of that smoky on the front and middle. Tons of banana on the back. It's pretty good. I mean, if you like Jack Daniels, I think you will love this. It's a little bit more in depth, a little bit more rich. With that, you get the vanilla and caramel, your traditional Jack banana. Do get a little bit of smokiness on that. Remember, stay hydrated, my friends. Yeah, I'm gonna get some more of that smokiness, banana. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. You get tons of banana along with that vanilla and caramel. A hint of that smokiness on the palate as well. I'll be honest, overall, I'm a little underwhelmed for a bottle that I've been looking for quite a while. I was hoping to really like that a lot more. But no, for a bottled and bond, I think there's a lot better options out there. I mean, pretty much anything from Heaven Hill, bottled and bond, which they have a tremendous lineup of. I mean, a little underwhelmed to say the least. Let's go to the second one. Let's see about this triple mash. I'm interested in this combination. So you get some of that rye on there. You definitely get some honey along with that banana and vanilla. Shoot, I'm gonna pour a little more of this in here. I want to compare those. I think I like the nose on this triple mash a little better. Yeah, you get that smokiness and stuff on the bonded, whereas you get more of this. Yeah, more honey and sweet and caramel. I do like the nose definitely better on this triple mash. Color's pretty similar. The nose on this is very nice. It's very unique. You got that honey and vanilla and caramel. A little bit of mint chocolate. Don't get that smoke like you do on the first one. All right, cheers, Bourbon Quest. Yeah, I definitely get that rye, a touch of mint. I definitely get that honey, caramel, touch of that traditional Jack banana, but more subtle on that. It's really got that honey and that mint and nice rye spice. I think I definitely prefer the triple mash over the bonded, and I didn't think I would say that. And this is one I've been wanting to get for a couple of years, and then this came out at the same time, so I picked them both up. I definitely think this is much more interesting. Going for a second sip. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Yeah, man, you get that rye, that mint, and then you get that honey and caramel vanilla with a touch of banana in there as well. That's really good. I definitely prefer the triple mash over the bonded. A little disappointed in the bonded. It's not bad. It's just not. It's not as great as I thought it would be. Especially with that smokiness and stuff on there. I'm not a big fan of. But if you like Jack, I think you'll like that. And I think regardless if you like Jack, I think you'll like this. Especially if you like a high rye, rye mash bill, which is a blend in there, and that mint along with that honey. This is quite nice. I will say that this will go into my contention for whiskey of the year. I think it's that interesting and good. I don't think it'll win, but I think it's deserving of competing. And who knows? Stranger things have happened. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. So I would definitely say a big thumbs up on this triple mash. That's a big surprise. I quite enjoy that a great deal. That's a definitely buy. The Jack Bonded, I would say if you're a Jack fan, I mean, try it. I still don't give it a huge thumbs up, even if you are Jack, because I'm a huge Jack fan, and a little disappointed in that one. I think if you do like Jack Daniels, I think you still will like it. I think maybe I'm just a little disappointed on what my expectations were. It's not bad. It's just that it's not great. You know, I was hoping for at least semi-great. I didn't think it was going to be a Jack Daniels Coy Hill. I wasn't expecting that, but a little disappointed in this. I think it's still, like I said, if you like Jack Daniels, you'll probably like it. But I think regardless if you like Jack or if you do, I think you'll love this triple mash. I think this is freaking fantastic. So let's take another small pour of those and call it a night. But definitely, I mean, if you're choosing between these two, you definitely want to go with this triple mash, in my opinion. It's very good. Enough to where I'm willing to put it into the competition for Whiskey of the Year. That nose is so good. The palate's just, I mean, you got it's a great triple mash. I mean, those blends are dancing very well together. I mean, you get those flavors, you get that fruitiness, that honey. I mean, this is damn good. All right, stay hydrated, my friends. Let me know what you think of these. If you've had these or if you've been looking for these. I'm a big fan of that triple mash. That's a surprise for me. Yeah, still disappointed in the traditional bottled and bond. Man. All right, well, that'll be a wrap, I guess. So, anyways, I'm glad I was able to bring this to you. If you haven't done so, again, I want to thank you for all those that have subscribed. If you haven't done so, just hit that subscribe button up there somewhere. It doesn't cost anything. It does the channel a great deal of favors. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. We're very close to 400. So let's get to 500. Then we get a cat on Bourbon Quest. Yeah, we're going to get a cat once we hit 500 subscribers. So definitely hit that subscribe button and then ring that bell for notifications. That way you're informed each and every time we put a new video out. Smash that like button there, Jackson. And that helps the YouTube algorithms. And feel free to leave a comment what your thoughts are on these. Be glad to get some more insight. Again, these are 700 milliliter bottles. I think that was something that got recently changed in the last 3 or 4 months. Not sure the exact time frame, but I don't know. I hope that's not going to be a trend that, like with a lot of other things in the food and beverage industry, you're starting to get less for the same price. So yeah, if you were getting a pound and a half of ground beef, now they're getting a pound and a quarter. I mean, granted, they're telling you what it is, but or even bag of potato chips, what used to be so many ounces is now, you know, an ounce or two less, looking in the same type size bag, but you're paying the same price and getting less, whether it be potato chips, soup, meat, whiskey. That's my only concern is that are we going to start seeing more of these 700 milliliter bottles and still charging like they were 750s? Granted, it's not huge, but don't do that, bourbon industry, because I'm not a fan of the way the 700 milliliter bottle looks. It just doesn't have the same heft, even though it's only 50 milliliters difference. I mean, yeah. Not a fan of that. But anyways, hey, thanks for subscribing. And if you haven't done so, one more time, go hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost anything. And thank you for tuning in. We'll be doing a lot more things around the corner, I'm sure. But then if you get a chance to pick these up, this is a definite buy. This is maybe try before you buy. Not a huge fan of the bonded. So anyways, that's going to wrap it up. That's the quick review here on the new Jack Daniel's Bonded and the Triple Mash. Hope you like the content. Smash that like button. And as we close, I just want to say, as always, that my wish for you is that all your Bourbon Quest dreams come true. Ha ha! Ooh, that was interesting. That Triple Mash is good, yo.